Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. It's Jo from Plan to Create. This week I'm going to show you my setup of my B6 Stalogy. I have used these before, and I have one that I currently use as a catch-all notebook. But I wanted something portable to use in conjunction with my A5 cousin. Okay, so I have it at the moment housed in a B6 Punto from Gilio, which is the Rosewood Croco. Now I've got a couple of other planners here that I'll go through, which are some other options that I can swap and change. Okay, so in the pockets, it's very minimal at the moment. I've just got a little die cut from my shop, an if found card that I made, some day headers that I made for myself, and Coffee Monsters Co. little tabs. Got the style planner card here, which is so pretty. I love it. Okay, now I just have it in a jelly cover at the moment. I am waiting for an order from Catspresso, but I don't know where the order is. It was shipped, but anyway. Okay, so on the inside cover, I used some of my favourite washi from Tickled Pink Planning, and I've got my washi from my shop in the middle. And then I stuck on some vellum from Bunny Plans just on the inside cover, because it was annoying me. This is an acetate that I made myself. You can get some vinyls of this, my hand lettering of Dream Big in my shop. Not sure what I'm going to put here yet. In here I have my key, so I'll be using this bullet journal style. Then I've got a vellum from the Coffee Monsters Co. and then my index darts. So I've kept things pretty plain at this point. So I've kept 2 pages for index. This Year at a Glance printable I got from TPG, or the Planner Girl printables. And these inserts here, the pastel coloured ones, are from Hourglass planners. So I've just got a future log, but I'm just putting birthdays, anniversaries and things I really need to remember. Then this one here, which is another sort of Year at a Glance, I'm using that for school holidays, and I'm going to put my husband's leave dates in here, and also holidays, public holidays and days off school, when we go back to school, that is. Okay, and then next we have Wishlist, which is a to buy wish list. Then this is a vellum I made a really long time ago, and I had enough to fit it in, so I've popped that in. Then I've got a health log and social media, which obviously I need to set up. Then I'm using the Hourglass planners monthly. I love using undated monthlies in book bound covers, because you don't need to stress about, you know, 1 month I might want to actually draw up the month, so I don't have to worry about not using them. Okay, so I've just got a few appointments marked in there. And then this is my first weekly spread. Now I've done this one, I've referred to it in my last video as the Mccarthy Method. My surname is McCarthy, in case you were wondering, which I explain a little bit then, but when I fine tune it in here, I'm going to do a video on the Mccarthy Method and how I do it. Okay, so I've actually done this layout sort of horizontally and vertically, but each day goes across horizontally. And I've just got my categories to do: housework, miscellaneous, appointments, one for me, my son and my husband, and notes, and then there's a meals one down the bottom. Doesn't give you a lot of room, So I will probably remove this appointment one, and any appointments can go under the individual person, and I may remove the meals. So that'll just give each box a little bit more, but that's something that we will play around with. As for dailies at the moment, I'm just going to go straight bullet journal style. Split the day up into 2, do some journaling if I feel like it. If not, I might go back and whack in some stickers or washi tape or whatever later on. So that's this week. Today is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. This is why I have not filled anything out. And then I have, because we have 7 days of the week, I have a column free, so I just put next week and review. So tonight I'll go through both my weekly and my dailies, pick up anything that needs to be carried over, pop it here, and then put it in next week. Now, this is the same sort of spread, but the other way around with the days of the week up the top, so it will be a vertical spread. And I have less categories in this one. So we'll see how it goes. I need to split each page up into 4 though, because if I try to spread it out, Thursday's gonna be in the middle and crossing over, and I don't want that. So this is a little doodle spread I did by following a what do you call it, a tutorial on YouTube from Shada Campbell. So I just used my Crayola super tips for this, and it was quite fun. So it gives me a little page of interest in there. Then I have the Hourglass planners online shopping, and then here we are ready for me to enter this week. I am using a fountain pen in here, and yes, I am using a fountain pen with highlighters, and I'm using I've got my little pencil case here from Simply Gilded, and I'm using mild liners. Now I purchased some ink. I put sort of feelers out to find if anyone had used a fountain pen ink that you could highlight with, and it's called Platinum Carbon Black ink. You got to let it dry for a second, but as you can see, I've highlighted over everything, and this is fountain pen ink, and it doesn't smudge. So I'm so excited because I've been using all different other pens because I wanted to use highlighters, but now I can use my fountain pens. So yeah, so it's Platinum Carbon ink if anyone out there wants to be able to highlight fountain pen ink. At the back, I've just got a little die cut that's in my shop. I haven't finished setting up my pockets yet. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be in this cover, or these are some of the options that I currently have. Now, this is my catch-all notebook that or my commonplace notebook, and this is in a B6 Appunto from Gilio in gold. So I have that option. I have this from Hand Stitched Leather Tea. I really, really want to get a light tobacco one, but unfortunately when she opens, she's only open for about 5 minutes, and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. And when you have kids, I only have one kid, but even that, when I go to bed, I don't want to be getting up at 3 in the morning. So I don't know what I'm going to do there, but I have used this one previously, so it's got a few dings and scratches and a bit of character started already. So that's another one, and this is a B6 Giramondo, which I've just stuck rings in the strings for the minute, which I could also use. I don't tend to use the strings though, I just stick the back pocket in here. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I love the feel of this one, but I'm thinking I might sell it because I have not been using it. So yeah. And my fourth and final option, I have an undyed medium Amica that I have just recently started to set up, and I'm still waiting for a few items to come for this because I've also got a brown and yellow Campagna, medium Campagna, that I also have set up. But what I was thinking is removing the rings and just using it for my B6 because it will fit and have plenty of room, and then I can always put the rings back. I wouldn't remove the the back plate or anything. But I probably need to give this a bit of a run around to get a bit of patina going because I'll probably be a bit scared to throw this as is in my handbag. I don't tend to baby planners, but this one, yeah, I'm scared if I spill water on it or whatever, but then I suppose that's the purpose of Undyed, that it creates its own character. So that's the last option that I have. So currently we're in here. Next week, check back because it'll probably be something different. Okay, well, thanks a lot for stopping by and having a look at my quick little setup here. I'd love it if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you like. That'd be great. And I'll see you next week for another video. Bye.